Minister of Steel and Development Shuaibu Audu and Minister of State for Steel and Development Maigari Hamadu have also assumed duties in a bid to revive the industry.
Actually, if you all can really sit down to analyze the global trend in economic development, you note that hydrocarbon is fading out. That is the oil. Is fading out. Now you are having, the world is moving towards alternatives. You have gas, you have electric cars and all the like. So what this means in essence is that the petroleum industry is on a downward trend. Now what is the next fundamental economic growth factor for Nigeria? Is solid minerals.
There are many steel mills and there are many steel companies in Nigeria. You cannot tackle all problems all at once. We are going to do it in a gradual process to try to achieve our objective.
In a related development, the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has hit the ground running by promising to turn Abuja around with socio-economic activities. The former governor of Rivers State made this known by addressing the press shortly after his inauguration by President Bola Tinubu. Wike vows to sanitize the FCT and make it look like its counterparts across the globe.
Do your own part, then be able to say, of all the money you have been paying, what are they doing in the FCT? That is then when you have the border to talk, not when you are not fulfilling your own obligation. And two, all those areas collecting revenue, we have to sit down. I have to look everything. The revenue leakages, I will stop it all. I will stop it. Because we need money to build infrastructure in FCT. We need to bring the parks back.
On security, the minister vowed to make the FCT unbearable for criminals, promising to make transportation in the city seamless.
So we make it hard for them. Those who take the manhole, don't see them as ordinary people who steal. See them as armed robbers. See them as what? Armed robbers. When you do that, people will run away. People will run away. So you must also have to put in a strategy and what you take. If I give you money, you have to work for me. Not okay. If you chop over, I will embarrass you. I will tell the world, we'll give you some amount of money. That's what I don't know. This is an assignment. I don't want to fail, Mr. President. I don't want to fail, Mr. President.
Nyesom Wike assured residents of the Federal Capital Territory of due consultation with relevant stakeholders to make the agenda of the Tinubu administration come to fruition. Meanwhile, the new Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris Malagi, has assured Nigerians of timely information to keep them abreast of government policies at all times. The minister, who said this when he assumed office in Abuja, used the opportunity to meet with heads of agencies and ministries. He sought for their cooperation and also told them that he is a reporter reporting for duty on a brand new ministry. Mohammed assured that the renewed hope agenda would be given adequate publicity in the ministry. The minister called on media houses to be open-minded on truthful reportage. The Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, BON, has congratulated the newly sworn-in Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris. A statement by the Executive Secretary of BON, Dr. Yemisi Bangboshe, described Alhaji Mohammed Idris as an accomplished public relations practitioner who will bring to bear his multifaceted experiences to effectively pilot the information arm of the federal government, especially at a time that the entire citizens, both at home and in the diaspora, are desirous of prompt and accurate information that would engender necessary feedback. The organization was, however, hopeful that the media industry would witness desired growth and a robust relationship with the media practitioners during his tenure. The Kano State Election Petition Tribunal on Monday reserved judgment in a petition filed by the All Progressives Congress challenging the victory of Governor Kabir Yusuf of the New Nigeria People's Party. Reports have it that the APC is challenging INEC for declaring Kabir Yusuf of the NNPP as winner of the election that was conducted on March 18, 2023. The three-member panel, led by Justice Oluyemi Akintola Osadebe, said that the tribunal would communicate the date for the judgment after all parties had adopted their final written addresses. Meanwhile, the police command in Kano State has announced a ban on all street protests in the northwestern state as the Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal sits for the adoption of written addresses. The Commissioner of Police in the state, Usaini Gumel, made the announcement at the state headquarters on Monday. According to him, intelligence reports revealed that both the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, and the All Progressives Congress, APC, are mobilizing for street protests against the tribunal sitting. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Abeokuta, says forgiveness, justice, and reconciliation are necessary in forging an enduring peaceful society. Abeokuta said this on Monday in Abuja at the opening of a course on forgiveness, justice, and reconciliation. He said the public police force would support any initiative aimed at promoting peace and conflict resolution in the country. According to him, the course will help to achieve complete reconciliation and address crisis in all ramifications. The course was put together by the Institute for Peace and Conflict Resolution in collaboration with Peace Building Development Consults. Ogun State Government is open to collaborations from micro, small, and medium-scale businesses in the exportation business, as it is a major potential for improved livelihood of farmers, economic empowerment, and fostering a culture of innovation. This statement was made by the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, who doubles as the Chairman, State Committee on Export Promotion, Dr. Olu-Ola Aikulola, during the opening ceremony of a 5-day capacity building workshop targeted at educating and revealing the possibilities of exploring vegetable exportation. Margaret Okulola reports.
Speaking at the opening ceremony of a 5-day capacity building workshop on prospects of vegetable production for domestic and export markets in Ogun State, the Permanent Secretary from the State Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, who doubles as the Chairman, State Committee on Export Promotion, Dr. Olu-Ola Aikulola, highlighted reasons exportation should be embraced by business owners across the state.
It's going to be a win-win situation for everyone. For Ogun State, it's going to be a win-win. For those that are participating, it's also means of economic engagement, and it's going to improve them economically. And for all those that are involved in the entire value chain, it's also going to be a win-win.
Dr. Aikulola encouraged participants to take advantage of the Ogun State Quality Assurance Initiative.
Not every agricultural products are allowed to enter several of those civilized climes. When tests are done, they will say they have failed the entry requirements, and they return those goods back. And so to avoid that and the wastage of resources, we now have Quality Assurance Laboratory, and it's the first of its kind in Nigeria.
Critical stakeholders, including representatives from various bodies in the state associated with export promotion, added their voices to the narrative, saying commercial vegetable production is a high-input and labor-intensive activity that needs a larger labor force for exploitation, especially at a time the nation stands at the crossroads of opportunity and innovation. The capacity-building workshop on prospects of vegetable production was organized by Nigeria Export Promotion Council for domestic and export markets and was declared open by the Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Professor Olushola Babatunde Kehinde. Margaret Okunlola, Ogtv News.
The Chinese ambassador to Nigeria has presented the Rejuvenation Books